Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Pacers, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Cavaliers, what a nice turnaround this season has been for them compared to just a year ago. They couldn't afford to suffer through another campaign like that.
They did a very good job putting that in the rear view and moving forward this season. They still have a long way to go to be considered a top team, but they've definitely made progress.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's 2nd season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now, here's Warren. After Colin Sexton's miss. Warren the pass to Turner. Here's Sabonis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Passes to Garland. And here's Thompson. Pass to Osman. Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And that was an incredible year back in 2016. Of course, Draymond Green in that series suspended for Game 5. Doris changing the momentum.
Amazing to think, Kevin, how quickly things can shift and change in the NBA. Credit the Cavaliers. They made the bigger shots, and they had the best player on the floor in LeBron James. That was a season to remember. Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And that one's good. Osman.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Here's Oladipo. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon outside. Count it.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Garland after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Love outside to the left side wing. Here's Osman. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Brogdon. It's stolen. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Oladipo. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Sexton finds Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Warren. On the wing, Turner. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. The pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Here's Love. And no good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Love the pass to Garland. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Oladipo. And he overshot that one, missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Garland. Love outside. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Pacers leading by 4. Oladipo with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good on the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. How he performed last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
You know, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Garland. Drops in the layup for two.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pacers leading by 3. Brogdon outside. Now here's Oladipo. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Brogdon. Over Sexton. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Love. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Brogdon outside. The shot's good. Brogdon's got 9. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here is Garland. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. Love draws the double. Lets it fly. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Love.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so here is Indiana. Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. But they'll get another chance. Another shot, and Sabonis lays it up and in. He's got 6, and the Cavaliers call time here.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here is Dellavedova. He kicks to Clarkson. Back to Dellavedova. Henson against Sabonis. Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
And he can't get the first one. And you look at the development for Sabonis, what stands out?
Well, I think he's made strides across the board, Kevin. And for me, this is as fundamentally sound a big man as you'll find in the league. He's a triple threat on the offensive end. He is super smart on the defensive end and quite versatile. He can guard both front court positions.
Now here is Dellavedova. Nance outside. Left side, Porter. Here's Clarkson. Cleveland gets it back. Nance. The shot's good from Henson.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Indiana leading. Here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. It's stolen by Lamb. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. McDermott can't get it to go. Now here is Dellavedova. Covered by Lamb. The game now all time.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Kicks to McDermott. All alone. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knocked away. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Lamb. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McConnell kicks to Leaf. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Leaf. That one, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now here is Dellavedova. Not a lot of room. And another miss by Cleveland. Now the Pacers moving it up. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Porter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1:16 left in the first quarter. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Henson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
On the wing, Porter. Covered by Lamb. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Dellavedova missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Leaf. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Clarkson. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. No good there off the double clutch.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. They've got McDermott. Also Jeremy Lamb out there. TJ McConnell is out there with Leaf. And it's Holiday and it's shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. No good from Lamb. Clarkson passes to Henson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Here's Leaf. Nance with some nice D. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Chicago.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's McConnell following the score by Cleveland. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Off target at the rim.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so here is Indiana. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now for the finish. And Nance slams it in.
The ability to get steals at the power forward position. Larry Nance, yes, I can do that.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Clarkson against Lamb. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. Jumps up. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And this, to me, is where Larry Nance Jr. can be really scary. In transition, all that athleticism, look out.
Pacers trail by 8. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Doug McDermott. Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Henson. Osman comes in for Porter. Garland, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a quality defender. Larry Nance doesn't need, Doris, the ball to impact the game.
No doubt, Kevin, because he's willing to rebound the ball out of his area. He's willing to be a high motor guy on the defensive end. His activity is always a big lift to this team.
Now, here's Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Indiana with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Cavaliers.
And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end to end.
A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys. Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Now here's Sexton after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now here's Brogdon. He's got 9. Oladipo outside. Poked away. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 11. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Leaf. It's stolen by Nance. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. They grab their own miss. Out to Nance. Takes the 3. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Pass to Osman. Pass to Garland. 13 feet away. And it's Osman missing. Pacers trail by 11. One-on-one here. Oladipo for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Garland dishes to Sexton. He kicks it to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. He dishes it to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Down low, here's Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw missing. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in, and he's good on the second.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Love. The shot by Turner no good. Cleveland leading by 10. Sabonis with the steal. Oladipo with the ball. He has 5. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here is Garland. He's got 9. Love the pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Thompson. Shoots over Brogdon. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 12. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Stolen by Garland.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
And it's Osman missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Love. Tipped away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Now here's Sexton. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Pacers trail by 12. Brogdon outside. Here's Sabonis. Up and in on the layup. Sabonis has got 9 points.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Garland kicks to Osman. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 9. Out to Turner. Unloads. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Oladipo. Sexton the pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the paint. Thompson finds Sexton.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And he makes the first.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Warren. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Clarkson kicks to Porter. Off target from three-point range. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
McConnell passes to Turner. Here's McConnell. He's covered by Clarkson. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
And the pass to Love. In the corner, it's Clarkson. There's Porter with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And Porter comes to help. Outside Turner. All sorts of time. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Clarkson finds Love. They double-team Love. Clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Pacers now. Pacers trail by 11. Here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Lamb against Clarkson. Stolen by Henson. Here's Porter. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's McConnell, and Henson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. On the wing, Turner, defended by Henson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
And he makes both free throws.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. Left side, Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Love.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
Tipping off the second half, here's John Beilein's 5. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Colin Sexton is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. First one falls for him. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Both free throws good from Warren.
And you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oladipo, good.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Here's Osman. Love looking around. Osman kicks to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they've talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Fires from the line. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Warren.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. A floater, and it's in there. Sexton's got his third basket of the night right there.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
The Pacers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Garland. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pulls up. The rebound by Turner.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Sabonis. D right on him. Cleveland leading by 7. Passes it to Garland. Back to Osman. Dishes it to Garland. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oladipo with the bounce pass. In the corner, it's Sabonis. The kick out to Warren. Money from the wing. Warren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thompson, it's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Yeah, guys, that's exactly why Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He just knows how to pick spots underneath the glass.
Now, here's Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far, and Thompson sends it back.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Here's Brogdon. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Sabonis. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Sabonis has got 11 points.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And Love has it in the corner. Thompson dishes to Garland. Love outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now Oladipo. Poked away. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The combination of sheer muscle and speed of Victor Oladipo. You can't stop this guy. So excellent at finishing over aggressive defense.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
T.J. Leaves checked in for Sabonis. And Cleveland also making a change. Larry Nance has checked in for Kevin Love. That's good from Oladipo.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
Turner with the steal. And they're moving it up. Oladipo, the pass to Leaf. Right side Warren. And another shot. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And exceeding expectations in Indiana. Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
And the shot by Warren, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Sexton. That shot off. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Warren, the pass to Leaf. He feeds it to Turner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Osman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now, here's Brogdon, following the miss by Miles Turner. And beyond the arc, count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Leaf. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Brogdon. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Garland kicks to Sexton. And there's the pass to Garland. To end the cold streak. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. And it's the Pacers with the ball. McConnell's scanning the floor. Outside Turner. Back to McConnell. Pass to Turner. Clock at 4. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got 14 points.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
So it's the Cavaliers now. A 2-point game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Lamb after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Inside, Holiday. Porter pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Clarkson on the wing. Porter in the corner. Back to Clarkson. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Now here's McConnell, defended by Dellavedova. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Here's Leaf. Nails the baby hook. Leaf's got 5 points now this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Henson. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
And he knocks down the first one.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Occupying that instant offense role, Doris. Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pacers making the shot. Nance passes to Porter. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And obviously, Doris, last year was a rough one for the Cavs. But if you're searching for bright spots, they did play fairly disciplined basketball.
I think you're right, Greg. When you think of all the new faces, they were only 9th in the league in turnovers, 6th in personal fouls. They didn't give a ton away, but the problem is they couldn't create much on the offensive end. There is so much to love about this Pacers team. Each guy, I feel like, is committed to having their teammates back. Go back to when Oladipo went out last year. A variety of different guys step up. They almost captured the 4 seed. Incredible.
Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
15 seconds left in the third. Dellavedova with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Sabonis is out there with Leaf, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Clarkson. Passes it to Love. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Love. Puts it up from 12. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Sabonis. 16 points for Victor Oladipo. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Love. Over Sabonis. That one off the back iron and out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Henson picking him up. Oladipo, the pass to Leaf. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Yep, that one goes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Nance. Free throw good. Sabonis.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
Love the pass to Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Pacers lead by 4. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And he recovers it. Basket counts.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's McConnell. And the rejection by Love.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender. Send it back. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Dellavedova, the pass to Henson. Makes it off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Boy, I have such great admiration for Kevin Love. We so often think these athletes are invincible. The reality is they're just like you and I. Kevin shared his bout with anxiety and panic attacks, and I believe by doing that, guys, he has helped countless people.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. Warren comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for John Henson. Garland comes in for Clarkson, and it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Commissioner Adam Silver said we're in an age of anxiety, and Doris expressed concern over the emotional well-being of the players.
Well, I think, Kevin, he pointed to social media, ironically, as isolating for players. They're always looking down at their phones. They're always wearing headphones. This generation, face-to-face connections, so crucial for a team and individual health.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Good on the three-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Oladipo outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's McConnell. The dish to Turner. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Indiana making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Here's Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Garland kicks to Love. They push it up 4 on 3. Over in the corner, Turner. The pass to Brogdon. Six to shoot. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy. For years, guys, obviously we thought about the Cavaliers as one of the best point shooting teams in the league. Last year, obviously a very different story. They had a couple of shooters, but they lacked the kind of stars that could draw the defenses away.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, to your point, it seems like any team that lacks floor spacing has a hard time picking up points.
And for the Cavaliers, Cav, that was obviously their biggest problem. They were second to last in the league in points scored, and that is what translates to only 19 games won after winning 50 the year before. And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Now, here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Well, not an easy act to follow if you're Cedi Osman, right? You are taking over for LeBron James, one of the greats in the game, but I love his confidence.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Kevin Love. And the shot goes in.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. To the paint. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And the 31st pick back in 2015, Osman, a do-it-all energy type of player, Doris.
Yeah, he was one of LeBron's favorite teammates when he led the Cavs. They trained together all summer. No better role model for Cedi than perhaps the best player in NBA history.
Good on the bucket. And 11 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Garland. And Thompson kicks to Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Thompson. Garland, the pass to Love. No good on the three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. He dishes it to Oladipo.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Thompson passes to Love. Here's Osman. And the layup falls. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Here's Brogdon. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Now Sexton. He kicks it to Garland. Over Oladipo. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Garland, the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Love. He doesn't hit that one. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to Brogdon. to Oladipo. Pass to Sabonis. A fader. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Oladipo. Sexton the pass to Garland. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Oladipo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Osman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garland kicks to Love. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Brogdon, defended by Sexton. Oladipo outside. Over Garland. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
Sexton the pass to Garland. Kicks it to Love. Oh, good with the triple. And Indiana shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, Victor Oladipo is so dangerous. Eyes light up whenever he's running the floor.
Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now, here's Garland. Left side, Love. Pass to Garland. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Good D by Brogdon. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance has checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Can they get it? Money!
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Brogdon outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, Greg, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's Brogdon, and now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Now here is Holiday, guarded closer. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.